Oh, hamburger juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screenless Pride.
Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. We gonna pull off the Jesus hat, put it to the side, and BAM! Fam, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put the spotlight on who I feel is the spotlight of the wave. I'm talking about Destro's cousin, Darklon, baby. And I gotta say, fam, I don't know really anything about Darklon, except I found out he was Destro's cousin, and this guy looks great. That's all I got. He's Destro's cousin. He looks great. I have to do some more intel on him. I really just got this guy because of how he looks, and that he's with the Iron Grenadiers. Again, I don't know a lot about the Iron Grenadiers because I'm not really into the deep series like that. But they have a lot of good looking figures, and I did grab some Grenadiers, as you will see a little later. But again, to me, he looks like the spotlight of the wave. Let's take a better look at Darklon, baby. One more thing, he is 155 in the wave, and here is the numbers that you need, fam, in case you're looking for that guy. Once again, let's look at Darklon, baby. Alright, fam, so let's hit you with a little slow motion. As you can see, fam, this guy looks nice. He looks like he belongs with Cobra Commander and his crew with PPs, Python Patrol. He's got the colors that fit with them. Of course, he's got, you know, some reminiscences and make him seem like he's, you know, related to Destro, of course, with the silver mask. We're going to talk about that silver mask, fam, because this is the main reason I got this figure at first, when I first saw him. And I was misled a little bit, only by how I perceived it, fam, but we're going to talk about why I felt like I was misled, baby. So the first thing I want to do, fam, is take a look at his face, and I thought, I don't know how much the rest of you might have thought, I thought that this was like a beard, fam, extending down, but come to find out as I look at it, this is actually a tongue, fam. So you can see the mouth and the teeth right here. Let's bring it a little closer. You can see the mouth and the teeth right there. Turn it to the side, it's even more evident that it is a tongue, fam. Why he's sticking his tongue out going, yeah, I don't know, but it is what it is. Still something kind of cool, fam. The sculpt work is always good with classified. I can't say anything negative about the sculpt work. It's always been on point. Eyes looks cool, giving that blank look. Kind of has like a skeleton face, but again, that's pretty cool, and that's different right there. Turning around to the front, you can see the details. You can see the details. This is definitely different, having a holster that's sculpted on. That's definitely different. Going on to the pants, he has that sheath that's right there, and this is different, having his ammunition right there. Nice size, nice gold in there. The black complements it good. The orange looking colors and the black, it complements each other, but his, I mean, look at this, man. He skipped calf day, man. This is like really, or shin day, I should say. It's really puny, fam, compared to this big guy. But again, this is a nice figure. To me, he is the star of the wave. But he comes with some great accessories, fam, and he also comes with another head. I thought this would be the head I would display him the most. Now I don't know, fam. Tell me what you think about this right here. So I already messed with this a little bit. No heating at all. So this head pops off pretty easy. I wish they would make them like they used to. It has like this this plastic piece where you can see like the neck right here. Can't really do a lot of up and down. It's restricted with this. But here's the new, not the new, but here's the other head. Pops on easy. And I gotta say, fam, that though the way they painted the eyes and seeing that green and the black, the green in the back of the eyes is really menacing, fam. I think that's pretty cool. Bouncing off the green shirt that he wears and the gray on there. I gotta say, fam, I don't know which one I like more, but I have to say it looks great. It gives you that Cobra Commander look from when before he changed, when he was still a member of Cobra Law and he had those eye colors. Man, that's very menacing to me, fam. I think it looks great. Like I said, he comes with a bunch of accessories. He comes with this little small revolver right here. And again, I said it was different because it slides in, it's sculpted in. So you gotta kind of lift his his back, bend it kind of like that, and kind of work it in. But once it's in, it's in. Side view of that. It's definitely different. They haven't, at least I don't remember them doing anything like that. Then you also have this sword, and this sword is nice. This is a very nice looking sword, a lot of nice detail. Got the ridges in there to where if he gets you and he pulls it back, it's getting some skin. The jewels on here look nice. And then right here where it has that jewel, and then it looks like a hand grabbing or claw or whatever. Very nice detail. The sheath as well is nice. Blending off the colors. You can see where it has the texture to look like where it's sewn in, giving it that style, that medieval kind of style from back then with the knights. A lot of nice detail. It shines bright, and you just clip it on the back. Not again, but you just clip it on the back like you would do a backpack. Looks good, fam. Now, the one thing I will say is either they should have made the sword either thicker or made the sheath a little smaller because it's loose. I mean, it's good for that, but it'll slide right out. But it's not a big deal. Again, it looks good, fam. It definitely looks good. It's a great addition. He also has this dagger, and it's pretty reminiscent to the sword that we just looked at. Shiny. There's details on the handle. Wraps. Pretty much is probably what that is. Take it on the side, and again, that sheath is nice. You make sure he's shining and it goes in nice and snug. I do like that. They should have did this up here. His gauntlets it's okay. Nothing spectacular about it, but it's nice, decent. It's got a sheen to it. Both sides. This side is bigger than that for whatever reason. This is rubber. Yeah. If you heat this up, you can take it off if you want. Same for that. And then his weapon, his gun, is very nice. Some nice detail, and that is a little soft right here. Up in here, it's a little more sturdy. Has plug pieces right here. His hands are not a hard plastic. I like it where they mix it up. If the weapon is hard, then the hands need to be a little rubbery, and vice versa. So it gets in pretty easy. Well, actually very easy. Again, a little rubbery, so it just slides in there, and he can hold it extremely easy, fam. closer look, he's not falling over at all or anything with the weapon. It definitely looks good. I like the way he holds it. Again, from the front, he's got those five port. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the center it is the fifth one. I think this is a very nice figure, fam. Let's do a couple of size comparisons. Here he is next to a Grenadier bat. It looks pretty good together, fam, and he's actually bigger than the bat, bulkier than the bat, so that's that's very interesting, cool to say the least. I like that. I like the way they look together, fam. Giving you a full view of how they look. And this is how he looks next to my squad leader, the Grenadiers. And no, just in case you're wondering, this sword, or should I say this machete, did not come with him. It came from the Casket of Cruelty, but I have it with him, so it is what it is, fam. Just to have him stick out a little bit. Again, you can see his sword down there, but yeah, again, the size, he's definitely bigger than these guys, than the Grenadiers, but they still look pretty good together, fam. Here he is next to that new Retro Viper and the Officer Viper from the 3-pack. And again, he's towering over these guys, looking great, fam, looking great. Here he is next to the new Heavy Duty, and they're about the same size. Or then again, looks like, okay, so Heavy Duty is slightly taller. So if you look right here at the nose, you can see Heavy Duty's nose is higher, where his eyes is, his eyebrows is. I'm not even taking in the hat consideration, but right here you can see, fam, how Heavy Duty is taller. Again, Darklon is still a very big figure, baby. So what most people want to see is how does he look next to a old Chrome Dome Destro, fam. And I was surprised. I didn't think he'd be bigger than Destro. No, Destro has always been one of the bigger figures for a long time, fam, for Cobra. But he kind of makes him look a little tiny, fam. As you can see, when you turn these guys, we stand him up a little bit, head straight. And as you can see, fam, he is definitely taller than Destro. Definitely taller. Which is not too often, again, in Cobra that you have that. There are a few, but again, few in Cobra that are bigger than Destro, and the same for Gijoe. Not a lot of figures are bigger than Destro. The cousins definitely look good together, fam. They definitely look good together. So here's my custom stand-in Grenadier Destro on the Red Skull Buck, and he's definitely a lot smaller in this outfit than the rest, but it just matches a lot better with the Grenadiers than the silver Destro. And this head is y'all already know, it comes from what I call Pimp Stro, and or Pimp Daddy Destro as it's mostly called. I call him Pimp Stro. But anyway, I think once we get that Grenadier Destro, he'll look great. This is kind of an idea of what he'll look like once we get here, fam. But again, this guy looks really good. And since he has the reptilian face, I figured why not just throw Leo from the new Super 7 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in there, fam, to give a little battle, since they both got swords, since they both got sheaths, both going at it, and they both are green, fam. So I think it looks great. So tell me what you think, fam. Tell me what you think about Darklon. Is he a pass? Is he a grab? Do you care about Darklon? Do you know anything about Darklon? Do you think this is a nice looking figure, or do you think he's crap? Do you think his colors are too bright? Do you think he should not be with the Iron Grenadiers and be with the Python Patrol? Let your boy know. And like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Yo, Joe, Cobra. Green versus green, sword versus sword. Who will win? Turtle versus snake. Interesting.